Hits with supported skills do 50% more stun buildup. Supported skills have 25% more attack speed. I mean, that might be something beneficial, but, you know, better than nothing. Where's your cat? Chip? He has not come in here today. Earlier when I put my dishes away, I saw him having some water in the kitchen, so... he's just somewhere else in the house right now. He's not gracing me with his presence at the moment. Let's just get the bonus attack speed. I want to make sure that this works on the dog. Wait, does it not? Oh, that's a problem. It doesn't show Infernal Hound. Will it? Okay, will it stop me from putting a gem into a thing if it won't work? Like, if I tried to put a support gem for Infernal Hound that would not support it, will it prevent it? If you can socket it, it works. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I'll trust that that works. What does Balbala say?
It is done. You are no longer a Jingak. You now carry with you the spirit of a Maraketh Dekara. I am finally free, but I find I do not wish to rest just yet. This place is in disrepair, though it may take another 1,000 years. I must restore it to its former glory. Should you need me, I will continue to serve as your guide here.
Don't have much water. Okay. So the skill gems are now moved off equipment, right? Does it help a lot? I think it feels nice, because think of all the times, if you were playing in PoE 1, where you got armor that was better than your armor, but the sockets were wrong, so you didn't use it, right? That's not a thing here. So if you find armor that's just more protection, there's nothing stopping you from just using that, you know? Because your skill gems aren't, you know, related to that now. So I think it's fine. Okay. Relic. Oh my. Let's see. Portal Center. Muck is consistent streamer, Chip is a lazy freeloader. Lol.
What have you learned?
Bluebell says missed the giveaway and they completely missed the indie game. Oh, it was pretty cool. Like, there was so much about the old movies that I had forgotten because I saw them as a kid. And I was having major nostalgia hits throughout the whole day. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, they did this. It was very clear that the people who made the game had just watched the movies and were, you know, trying to stick to that. It was cool.
I shall put this to use.
Okay, so I've got a couple of gems here. I think I have a socket right here. Cool. 10% faster life regen rate. I mean, it's better than an empty socket. Let's see, that's level 16, that's 23.
Take your as you wish.
Okay.
4 nights.
Alright, travel to Deshar for Traditions Toll. Spires of Deshar. Okay. But no socket and armor? If you have an armor with sockets, probably. Was the intro taken directly from one of the movies? Yeah. Would have been back sooner, but there was an accident, a long detour. Oh, I'm glad you were able to get back safely. I'm watching the Hellhound. I'm hoping that it's somewhat durable, because my other minions all die and then get resummoned constantly. It'd be nice to have one that's not just like paper. You can give the Fire Dog Meat Shield to make the aura stronger. Oh, because Meat Shield lowers his damage but increases the health, but the aura scales with health. Makes sense. Fire Dog's dead. So much for that.
Back off.
Looks like it's self-healing. Yeah, I've got a, all of them, all the summons self-heal slowly at the beginning, but I took a trait on the tree that where all my summons heal 3% of their max health per second. So, as long as he's not getting absolutely bodied, he should be restoring himself at a decent rate. Thanks, Mike. I hope the person that got hurt just out alright. Yeah. Wait, why is there a checkpoint here? This looks important. Maybe that's where the Watchful Twins was? I might have already done whatever that was in the past. Are you using Unearth? Not really, no. Ever since I got Zombie, I started using Zombie on the corpses instead of Unearth because it is stronger. So Unearth is just kind of sitting there. Ooh, mistakes were made. Didn't notice that lightning bomb thing, and then just ate it. Since the dog takes damage on its own, plus 20% of all the damage you take, it's possible that the regen he currently has isn't enough to keep him alive between fights unless you take a moment or two to let him regen. Yeah, it also depends on how much damage I'm taking in the fights. I'm reminded of Soul Link Warlock. Any of y'all remember the SL Warlocks in World of Warcraft? They're just like freaking unkillable in Battlegrounds because 50% of the damage you dealt to them went to their pet. And their pets were actually kind of sturdy at the time. Soul Link and Siphon Life, that's right. No, these things! I remember fighting these. Oh god. At least this annoying fight is going faster than the last time I had to do it. Okay, one of them's down. Spins. Got it. Ugh. Okay, did not miss fighting those things. Meat Shield and Elemental Army was what I ran on my Hellhound. It barely died. I've currently got Meat Shield on the melee skeletons. Not that I think it's helping much. One thing is that with the dog, I'm not really sure how much of his damage is the aura and how much comes from melee. Because the Meat Shield gem is minus 35% damage, but plus 50% life. And it's hard to say how that's going to affect its stats. Check his damage in G and then the arrow thingy. Oh, yeah, thank you. Main hand damage, 9 to 16. On hit effects. Main hand damage is 9 to 16. And it says ignites as though dealing 195 fire. Wait, hold on. So, what percentage of... The base magnitude of Ignite is fire damage per second equal to 20% of the fire damage dealt by the hit that inflicted it. So if it's... Oh my god, why did they add so many steps to this? Okay, so then if it's emulating 195 fire damage was the hit, then 20% of that is roughly 40. So that's 40 damage over 4 seconds. That's 10 damage per second. But it's to everything around it. So if I do meat shields and put that here, nothing here. It didn't update at all. This is 35% less damage. That should lower that. But this down here does go from 195 to 293. So it is increasing the damage of the aura by 50%. Minion damage is under basic attack. Oh. What the heck? What else is this then? Alright, 80 to 140. Oh, god. Okay, that's very different. Alright, so 80 to 143. And then that becomes 52 to 93. So 124. Certainly losing some DPS. So the damage aura. Try it. What about the warrior? 16. And sniper. 35 each. Raging Spirits. Doesn't have the other page. Alright, yeah, I'll try it for now. So that's a dead end. Did you get Reavers yet? No, I have not. Path of Mourning. No, the Reavers... Where was that at? They're right there. I need a level 9 uncut gem. And the highest I've seen so far is an 8. Upgrade my zombies while I'm there, though. How much damage does the zombies do currently? It doesn't have that second tab either. Why does it keep timing out? Timed minions don't have stats. Well, that's well, it's early access. Hopefully that'll change. I don't know if it will though. In PoE 1, some of the minions pages were pretty bleh even now. Ding! Like the FBA called, they want your door back. Want my door back? What are your thoughts on dual mace on Soul Beast? I've seen your videos on Druid and Untamed, but can't find it on Soul Beast. I hardly ever play Soul Beast, that's why. So, Untamed can provide quickness, Druid can provide alacrity to its group. Soul Beast is just a damage dealer. And that's totally fine, you need damage dealers in your groups, but I like playing those roles that are, you know, more needed. So I really don't play Soul Beast much. As far as, so I would say in open world, probably great. In a controlled group setting where your job is just as high damage as possible, I think there are better options. Like when I take dual maces on Untamed, I do it knowing that there's other things that are more damage, but I just really love all the utility it brings. But if you're playing a Soul Beast, your job is not utility, your job is all that damage at the end. But again, in open world or if you're on your own, you know, do what you want. If it feels good to use them there, there's no one stopping you. I keep ordering my archers to fire, but I think they're not getting a line of sight into the room, and so it's like never firing. Whoa. Right. What's Mug's build plan here? It's literally first character in early access 1 day after the launch. There's no build plan. The plan is have fun, explore options, and see what we can do. We're gonna make a build that future PoE players will look back on and go, oh. The most accurate statement we can make regarding something akin to a build is I like summon, so when we summons. There you go. That's accurate. Although I can't get the freaking archers to use their, like, look, watch my character. You see that little green magic? Like, I can't get them to do it, like, right here. It's not going, like, it's starting to cast, and it's because they don't have line of sight. And they won't come in the room and freaking do it. They're just shy, Gonna craft any gear? You mean with like orbs and stuff? I mean, I'm sure I will at some point, just haven't needed to yet. This is a demo from X Cleaning Crew Services. Our motto is clean it with fire. Yeah, we get a lot of business in Australia with all the spiders. Hey, what's up? You are so late for work. You gonna join us? He's not sure. The apostrophe key should direct minions to go somewhere. Yeah, it's a bit janky. When we're not in combat, it works a bit. In combat though, if I'm like trying to call them back or like move them forward or something, it's a bit janky. Oh, there's a path there that I missed on the minimap. Like, I'm glad they've added it. The closest thing to that in PoE 1 was the Predator skill support gem. But Grim Dawn and Last Epoch, you could direct your minions from like level 1, so. Glad to see PoE 2 starting to add it. Spires of Deshare. Is that where I'm trying to get? Yes.